shit, showered, and be on my way. Jumped in the two-door, Monte Carlo, solo, with a fofo, on my way to get the dough, yo. If you don't work, then you don't eat. Don't be scared to walk through life when you got feet. You gotta run a race, it's a track meet. Can't trust nobody on the street, so you pack heat. Just got a phone call, my homie I grew up with dead. And last night my other partner had his dough kicked in by Fed. Crooked cops go to your hood and hunt your steps, searching till they find your stash box where the gun is kept. I ain't never slept, some dream of fairy tale crime. The judge ain't giving no breaks, he giving jail time. I'ma put my trust and faith in the Lord. Never scarred on the boulevard, always rolling hard. I'm rolling hard, rolling hard, rolling, rolling hard. Forever I be rolling, rolling, rolling hard. Trials and tribulations in my life got me rolling, hard, got me rolling hard, rolling hard, got me rolling hard, got me rolling hard. I believe in this truth, I'll never stop. Gun to my head, knife to my throat, I'll never stop. Ain't eat or drink nothing, I'll never drop. Rapping words over beats like this, I'll never flop. Pick up your cross, follow your hour shot. Living righteous now, that old wicked man had to die. I testify the white man, the devil, he a lie. He the judge, sitting in court that make your mama cry. Christianity had me traumatized. I'll never water down the truth, I can't compromise. I love the Most High more than my own children. My sons and daughters, they hate me, just imagine the feeling. Pain hurts so deep, cut like a machete. Prepare your soul for temptation, you better get ready. I'ma put my trust and faith in the Lord. Never scored on the boulevard, always rolling hard. I'm rolling hard, rolling hard, rolling, rolling hard. Forever I be rolling, rolling, rolling hard. Trials and tribulations in my life got me rolling hard, got me rolling hard, rolling hard, got me rolling hard, got me rolling hard. If it ain't one thing, it's 5 or 6. That president gon' cause a race.
Yeah.
Rolling hard. Forever I be rolling, rolling, rolling hard. Trials and tribulations in my life got me rolling, rolling hard. Woke up, Lord bless me with another day. Eat shit, showered, and be on my way. Jumped in the two-door, Monte Carlo, solo, with a fofo, on my way to get the dough, yo. If you don't work, then you don't eat. Don't be scared to walk through life when you got feet. You gotta run a race, it's a track meet. Can't trust nobody on the street, so you pack heat. Just got a phone call, my homie I grew up with dead. And last night my other partner had his dough kicked in by Fed. Crooked cops go to your hood and hunt your steps, searching till they find your stash box where the gun is kept. I ain't never slept, some dream of fairy tale crime. The judge ain't giving no breaks, he giving jail time. I'ma put my trust and faith in the Lord. Never scarred on the boulevard, always rolling hard. I'm rolling hard, rolling hard, rolling, rolling hard. Forever I'll be rolling, rolling hard. Trials and tribulations in my life got me rolling hard, got me rolling hard, rolling hard, got me rolling hard, got me rolling hard. I believe in this truth, I'll never stop. Gun to my head, knife to my throat, I'll never stop. Ain't or drink nothing, I'll never drop. Rapping words over beats like this, I'll never flop. Pick up your cross, follow your Hawashah. Living righteous now, that old wicked man had to die. I testify the white man, the devil, he a lie. He the judge sitting in court that make your mama cry. Christianity had me traumatized. I'll never water down the truth, I can't compromise. I love the Most High more than my own children. My sons and daughters, they hate me, just imagine the feeling.
That I'ma stand up and blaze the truth on any motherfucker. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Bury me a priest. Up at night I never sleep, contemplating how to set my people free. Bury me a priest. Revolution I be moving, got the feds get a virus in these streets. Nigga, bury me a priest. Restoring honor to my dad's name, he died before he ever got to see. Bury me a priest. If it's ever rest in peace, tell my kids that it died on his feet. Bury me a priest. So cold-blooded, but the hoes love it. Posted with the low stugging. At 15, I got caught up at the wrong spot. The cop tried to whoop me till my nose blooded. Now I'm fighting back. Suit up all my niggas in that black. Troopers with them killers in the cat. Catch me on the corner going hard with them motherfucking facts. Blaze on your bitch ass. Drop the truth for change, then I get cash. Bring it to the table, then we split that. It's that nation building flow to make the dead turn their neck like a whiplash. Now bury me a priest. Up at night I never sleep, contemplating how to set my people free. Bury me a priest. Revolution I be moving, got the feds get a virus in these streets. Nigga, bury me a priest. Restoring honor to my dad's name, he died before he ever got to see. Bury me a priest. If it's ever rest in peace, tell my kids that it died on his feet. Bury me a priest. I'm from the South, but knew a trout up in Cornell. Met a nigga by the name of Darnell. The really ain't his real name, he put me on the work from the cartel. The bitch ain't a snitch, never snitch. Then I hit my brother up, I got a lick. This right before the truth, that shit legit. We can ship it by the truck loaded. Powder in the summer, we gon' hit, nigga. Yeah. About to be the man on they bitch ass. Got green plus his hands on they bitch ass. Pop a rubber band on the bitch ass. The fuck a nigga saying I don't trick cash. Now slow the car down while I ride down the I-95. Thinking about my daughter's eyes on some real shit. My partner caught a case, faced the time. What the fuck is going through a nigga's mind on some real shit? My daddy passed away while I was crying, but my pride won't let me keep crying on some real shit. Something gotta give shit, cause somebody gotta make it out these streets. Now bury me a priest. Up at night I never sleep, contemplating how to set my people free. Bury me a priest. Revolution I be moving, got the feds get a virus in these streets. Nigga, bury me a priest. Restoring honor to my dad's name, he died before he ever got to see. Bury me a priest. If it's ever rest in peace, tell my kids that it died on his feet. Bury me a priest.
Maybe I'm just an angry black man, and I don't know what I'm talking about. tired of logging onto my social media, seeing these fake woke. I'm outraged. What we gonna do about these white people killing us videos? For the past 60 years, we tried to warn y'all that these devils ain't changed. They was on the same shit they daddies and they granddaddies was on. But y'all wasn't trying to hedge. They told you we was living in a post-racial society. You voted for Barack Obama, you thought shit changed. You let them convince you that we was the drug dealers, that we was the murderers, that we was the super predators, that we was the threat, that we were the vicious savages that needed to be civilized. Go talk to your grandmama and your granddad. Find you an old black man and black woman and ask them about America before the civil rights movement, before the rich left us in the ghetto, before they went and rubbed elbows with their oppressor and left us to die and starve in the hood. We knew back then that we was all we got. We knew who the enemy was. We knew where the safe side of town was. You allowed them to convince you that you needed the right to vote. You let them convince you that you ain't need to keep your neighborhoods, that you ain't need to keep your businesses, you ain't need to keep your schools, and look at what it's got us. We went and integrated with them. That brother in Georgia, Ahmaud Arbery, he dead because he ain't know who the devil was. Our people being oppressed in Brooklyn, New York right now because of goddamn quarantine because they don't know who the devil is. I read a story about a brother down in Mexico who got killed by the police because his daughter called 911 and now she know who the devil is. All y'all fake G's on the internet making these videos, all in the comments talking about somebody better ride for Ahmaud Arbery, perpetrating like you about some action, talking about what you would have did if it was your people, if it was your family. Nigga, stop lying. You wasn't gonna do shit. Cause you can't do shit. Cause you scared to do shit. And I ain't even mad cause you scared. I ain't even angry because of your outrage. I'm angry because you ignorant. Cause after this shit, all you gonna do is go vote. After this, all you gonna do is beg your oppressor for mercy. But what you're not gonna do is separate. What you're not gonna do is stop getting high. You ain't gonna stop celebrating his holidays, worshiping his God, adopting his culture. Truth be told, Commander General Yohana is the only black man that's raising up soldiers that's ready to ride. Raising up soldiers that ain't sleep. Raising up soldiers that ain't afraid. Raising up soldiers that ain't dumbed down and drugged out. Black man, now's the time, man. You brothers out there, you tired of the shit that's going on, you ready to do something, you ready to lace up your boots and be about some action? Come into the ISUPK. Since 1969, we've been putting action behind the words that we speak, raising up God's people and restoring them to their righteous place. Y'all ready to ride? You ready for some warfare? Y'all know where to find us, man. ISUPK.com. Under Commander General Yohana since 1969. Salute to the Angry Black Man Media Squad. I'm Captain 10,000 of Soccer War. I'll holler at y'all.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Uh-oh, y'all know what it is. It's another episode, y'all. Know what I'm saying? Boot Up or Shut Up Radio. We live, and once again, we in full effect. Know what I'm saying? We coming to you live and direct. You understand what I'm saying? Rough, rugged, and raw. Okay? Like you already know that we do, man. You see what I'm saying? ISUPK, man, home of the truth. This is episode number 82, man. Episode number 82, Boot Up or Shut Up Radio, man. We coming live to you, man. And guess what? We glad we here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't come so far, but yet we still not where we want to be. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, listen here, man. I am Priest and Officer 5001 Ya Allah. I'm your host for Boot Up or Shut Up Radio. And guess what?
Your topic is Instagram.
Appreciate it. Okay, now we're gonna get this in. Let me turn this off, man. We're gonna go ahead and get this in. Alright. And let me go ahead and turn this other stuff off real fast, alright? Okay.
Instagram model.
Hold on just a second. Okay, trying my damnedest to get this stuff off right here. Alright. while I'm working on this again, ISUPK, man. Now this is another radio outlet. You see what I'm saying? Another outlet that we use to wake up our people, man, because they are definitely dead sleep. You understand? Our people are comatose, man. You know what I'm saying? Our people are so stiff and dead. They are full of rigor mortis. See what I'm saying? Full of rigor mortis, man. And the only thing that's gonna wake us up is exactly what Captain Soccer War just got through saying. You know what I'm saying? Our people, man, are got to come up out of this dead sleep. You understand? We got to come up out of this dead sleep, man. You know what I'm saying? And realize that these killings, all right, and everything that's going on right now, it's not gonna stop. You understand? Because Israel, we have a responsibility. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me the answer
and that responsibility
to why your booty is fat, but
just
it's
a
hard
second.
as a job.
Just a second, man. Please get this stuff out of here, man. Okay, so lock you. All right, and and worrying about comments that you just heard right there, right? Okay, this is what Israel has to get up out of, man. You know what I'm saying? And if we don't raise up out of the condition, let me tell you something, man. If we don't raise up out of the lower condition, man, and sexual deviancy, man, if we don't raise up out of that condition, we are going to go more into these plagues, man, and more of us are going to pass, man. You know what I'm saying? We are going to wither away just like the grass. You see what I'm saying? And it's meat. I'm saying, meaning it's good if these things happen to us, right? And we don't want these things to happen to us. I'm saying we have a leader right now, Commanding General Yohana, who is absolutely putting it into effect, man. You see what I'm saying? And you can check out all of the updates that, the coronavirus updates, the Black Watch update. Again, if you have not subscribed to Black Watch, then that's the first thing you need to be doing, okay? Subscribing to Black Watch, you understand? Subscribe to Black Watch and, you know what I'm saying, make sure that you have all the latest updates. Hey, shalom, Cap. Yeah, all right. All right, make sure you got all the latest updates. And every time you see Commanding General Yohana pop on that screen.
Shalom.
Hey, shalom, y'all. Can you hear me, Cap? All right, Cap. Can you hear me? Let me see.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, all right. Most High in Christ, you can hear me. Then we ready to rock and roll. All right.
Can you hear me?
Con out on come. We can hear you. We can hear you clearly. Yes, we can. Okay. All right. We trying to work.
All right.
Just working out, getting a few of these little
It's
little kinks
it's
out.
It's a little bit, but I can hear you. It's like a little bit.
It seems like it's kind of going out.
Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Hopefully we
Yeah,
get this.
it's hear you now, but it was like at first it was like a little skip.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, like a little skip on the side.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Con. All right, so we've already planned, for these devil activities, Cap. So if anything happens, just don't even hesitate. You can hesitate and call my direct line, and we'll still get you right in here with no problem. Okay. Okay, Cap. Can you hear me? Okay, so let me go ahead and put this get this information in here. Let me see. Might have to go ahead and just call my direct line because we got so much stuff. Cap, can you hear me again?
You want me to call you direct line?
Con, I don't want to call. Just
call your phone number?
Con, I don't want to call. Just call my direct line. We're not going to deal with this madness again from my Esau. All right, you call my direct line. We'll get it in right now. I appreciate that. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and have him call the direct line and get him online. All right, and we'll just go from there. All right, not this. Connor McCunn, can you still hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, looks like we might have a little problem.
All right,
Okay, Connor McCunn. All right, so once he calls in direct, y'all know what time it is. All right, let me see. Get him in line, get him in position, all right? We're going to get this, and we're going to rock and roll this out, y'all. We is not playing this time. All right, last week we played the little game. You know what I'm saying? This week, we're not playing it. You know what I'm saying? All right, Con, I'm Con. All right. All right, Cap. Okay, Cap, can you hit? Con, I'm Con. Okay, now what? Con, I'm Con. Now what I'm doing, I'm putting you Bluetooth and you live, and you ready to rock and roll. They can hear you loud and clear. We ready to go. So we through with that other stuff. I'm actually getting ready to take that line down. Okay. And yeah. Oh yeah, so they can hear you clear. I'm gonna take that other line off, get it off of my computer completely. But we can go ahead and get started whenever you are ready. Okay.
Okay. Well, we can go ahead and get started now. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want y'all, of course, he always makes the introduction and letting everybody know. Thanks for tuning in. There's a lot going on this week and the past few weeks. I want to talk about it, man. So let's go to story number 6. Story number 6, the brother that got shot down in Georgia, man. We got to talk about it.
Right.
Of course, Commander Junior, he's always bringing out, you want to check out that Black Watch, giving us updates on this whole situation. This right here happened during the pandemic. You understand? During all these different things going on, but it now the tape has surfaced, and we have seen live and direct of what has happened and what it continue to happen.
Right.
To us all over there. So we're gonna talk about it tonight. Let's go right into it, man. I mean, it was straight up cold blood murder, man.
Sure was, man. Good night, man. Cold blooded, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and let me go ahead and get this pulling line. Let's see, Bainbridge out of here. Yeah, I would definitely use something else after this one, Cap. All right, so now, yeah, oh yeah, we're gonna get it. All right, and they can hear you clear. We already getting the ones and so forth. I know we can hear you clear, but those people, if you can kindly just drop some ones in that chat, let us know everything clear. I'm getting an excellent connection from my line, so I just want to make sure everything is clear for everybody else. 3, and I'll go ahead and pull that up while they're doing it. Let me see, let me see where we at. Just a second. Pull this line over here. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, Cap. Why I want to do that line like that, but I tell you what, not this week. Okay, now here we go. Let me go ahead and get in where everybody else can hear me. All right, we got the ones. We good to go. All right, now the first story for today. Everybody.
Story number 6.
Con, story number 6. 6. All right, it is going to be the shooting death. It says father-son duo. Okay, the father-son duo charged with murder. Okay, in the shooting death of Ahmaud Arbery. Here we go. Okay, so this is the shooting death of Ahmaud Arbery, you all, and I know you all been hearing it. It's all over everywhere, and guess what? Cap getting ready to talk about it. So Cap, you got it. I don't want.
Damn right.
Okay, now here we go. Father-son duo charged with murder and shooting death of Ahmaud Arbery. The father-son duo caught on camera, sparking the conversation that led to a shooting death of unarmed black jogger Ahmaud Arbery, were charged with murder Thursday, authorities said. Gregory McMichael, 64 years old, and Travis McMichael, 34 years old, both armed, approached Arbery on February the 23rd on a street in Brunswick, Georgia, before Travis fatally shot the jogger, according to Georgia Bureau of Investigation, okay, the GBI. Now, the McMichaels were also charged with aggravated assault, authorities said. They were in police custody as of Thursday night and will be booked at Glenn County Jail. Their arrest was captured on video. Okay, the case sparked national attention this week when video of the confrontation emerged on Tuesday. Now, the 28-second clip shows the father and son approach Arbery in their pickup truck before the shooting. Okay.
Now hold on. Now I want to say this.
Right.
This story right here is not only gaining national attention, but it's gaining international attention.
Right.
Meaning, the way when it said they approached him in a pickup truck, let me tell you something. It was a military style type execution they did with this brother.
Damn.
When you look at how, first of all, he was jogging. They drove ahead of him and cut him off with the truck. And this is how you know that it wasn't just them trying to talk to him. The father or the son was on the back of the truck.
Right.
So he had already taken what you would consider in the military or military training, the high ground.
That's right.
He took the high ground.
Right. Colonel.
He let the son or the other half go out there and try to deal with him, fight him off, and the other one took the high ground. So he was able to shoot him. You understand? Like this, they knew exactly what they were doing.
Damn.
You understand? This was a militia tactic training that they did to shoot this brother, man.
Wow.
You understand? Cut him off, and the brother tried to go around the truck, and then start to fight the cat, get him out the way, and then the other one shot him off the back of the truck.
Damn.
You understand? This is what you got going on in America. And listen, and the UPK, and those who've been listening to us, the long-time listeners, you know Commander General Hunter has been telling you about this year after year after year.
That's right.
After year.
That's right.
I mean, once again, we specialize in race relations. We told you, see, you thought that the virus was going to start. See, this when they type faith, they want to go back to what's normal. This is what they're talking about. This is what they're talking about when they say they want to go back to what's normal. What's normal is shooting you in the street like a dog.
Right.
Because they feel their whiteness gives them it deputizes them to have authority over you. With or without a badge. Remember, this cat is an ex-cop. He's retired.
Mm.
And he's still, and there ain't no telling how long that he's been carrying on this type of behavior in law enforcement all the years that he's been in law enforcement.
Man.
Anybody that's been arrested by him should be able to pull up. They should be able to get a lawyer right now to say, I want to get this thrown. I was racially profiled right now. All the cases that he had, because this right here, straight up. You understand? And I can guarantee you, they've been watching this brother, not just this time. They probably been watching him for a long time down to that neighborhood, man. You understand? The Bible said they lie in wait. You understand?
That's right.
They lie in wait for the prey. You understand? That's what they do. Keep going.
Good night. And just to add in that, Cap, it's like what you were saying was heavy because they actually had, from what I have been following, right? They actually had the DA who was sort of laid back, and reluctant to even move forward with it. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Amazing, man. And I guess
Well,
Go ahead, sir.
It came out that the family knows the DA. The father was an investigator, I believe, for the DA office down there. So he got some type of ties in with those people. When you get down to some of these southern states and these counties, a lot of them, they know the judge and the police officer hunting buddies. A lot of these, you know what I'm saying, they married, like they get a whole network going on, man.
Man.
Everybody knows, like, that's what goes on in a lot of these backwoods southern counties and cities, somewhere down here outside the major urban cities. That's what goes on in some of these towns, man. So everybody know everybody. You understand?
Right.
The sheriff knows the sheriff is friends with this person and that person, and that's the good old, quote unquote, good old boy network. And it's even to this day that this still operates right now. We're showing you can't get no. They decide what's just, not the law,
man,
not righteousness. And this is exactly what happens when the Lord. What happens when the Lord get ready to bring destruction, man? He's showing you.
Right.
He's showing you. This
right.
is happening during a pandemic, brothers and sisters. This is happening all this type of, and he ain't the only one. You got many out here that remain nameless. You understand? But for sure, this is what's going on in America, and it took a virus to show you the virus.
Right.
That's what it took.
Right.
It took that to show you who is the virus. And when they talk about going back to what's normal, this is the normal for them. This is what they love to do. Keep going, brother.
All right, and if you want to, Cap, it's on you. I have the video. You know, if they want to just see a little bit of it, to, you know, for those probably people who haven't seen it. Okay, calm. So I'll go ahead and roll that right now for everybody else to see this video. All right. You know, straight shame, man. But you know, this is what we have in America, and this is nothing new. Okay, this is what we have to understand. Don't look at this and be amazed and say, "Wow, you know, I can't believe this happened." You know, it's just absolutely crazy. Just look at the video and understand that this has been around a long time. Here we go.
Tonight, newly public video in the case of Ahmaud Arbery. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation confirms it is reviewing this surveillance video obtained by the Atlanta Journal-Constitution showing a person walking up to a house, entering, then leaving a short time later. That person believed to be Arbery, according to a statement from his family's attorneys, who write, "This video is consistent with the evidence already known to us," noting that the house was empty, under construction, and Arbery engaged in no illegal activity. The GBI confirms that video was reviewed before the McMichaels were arrested. Arbery's death sparked nationwide protests. The 25-year-old seen running out for a jog, his family says, unarmed. In the truck, Gregory and Travis McMichael, armed and pursuing Arbery because they thought he was a burglary suspect. In a police report, the senior McMichael said his son Travis shot in self-defense, saying Arbery began to violently attack. Arbery's mother has not watched that video made public this week.
What was your reaction when you heard that the McMichaels had been arrested?
Actually, I was in a numb state because I had waited for 2 months, two months and 2 weeks.
William Ryan recorded the video of the shooting. His attorney, Kevin Goff.
And was he with the McMichaels? Was he driving out?
He was trying to get his picture.
He was trying to get a picture of Mr. Arbery.
Yeah.
Why?
Because there had been a number of crimes in the neighborhood, and he didn't recognize him, and a vehicle that he did recognize was following him.
Goff says his client has fully cooperated and showed the video to local police when it happened back in February, but no arrests until the GBI got involved this week. Now, the state attorney general is looking into how the case was handled. 2 prosecutors recused themselves over conflicts of interest. One writing he believed the McMichaels' actions were perfectly legal. NBC was not able to locate an attorney for the McMichaels. Tonight on the streets of Brunswick, a deafening roar in honor of Arbery.
Wish the world could have got a chance to know Ahmaud, to really truly love Ahmaud.
Blaine Alexander, NBC News, Brunswick, Georgia.
Hey, NBC News fans.
Well, there you go, Cap. Absolutely.
Now, I want to say this, and they know it's not self-defense because the position. When you look at anything, when you look at situations like that, it could not be self-defense if you pursue someone.
Right.
And just the mere fact that it was two men armed, a shotgun and I think it was a 357 Magnum.
357, sure was, Cap. Yep.
357 Magnum.
Damn.
Now, if he got a T-shirt on his shorts, but he's a burglary suspect with no bag, nothing. What happened is they wanted him to stop, and he did not comply. He didn't recognize that. Like, who the hell are you? And kept running.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
And Cap, if I may, just real quick, just like just to add to what you're saying is so spot on, and the way that you identified Gregory McMichael, who worked for the police department, that saying, "You're not doing what I'm telling you to do because I stand authority," is the reason why we get shot. And he also displayed that same police, character, or should I say that that authority. When they don't follow what you say do, then they just shoot and kill you. See what I'm saying? That's where it came from.
Exactly. Which is why we always contend with white privilege. Which is why we always go into before that term was even really spoken, the UPK was bringing these things out. A lot of the Black Lives Matter movement, we understand they got to use some of the talking points we bring out.
Right.
Because what Commander Junior Hunter said is spot on. It's white privilege.
Yeah.
When they come down there and kiss the boots of us at camp, they understand that white privilege, and we want to see some white killed. You understand? But see, the thing is that now, like always, their whiteness deputizes them over you. That's what you got to understand. Them, just the sheer fact of them being a white male or a white female deputizes their authority over you.
Right.
And why they feel like and this is, I'm telling you, and a lot of people don't understand, this has shined a racial spotlight once again on America, but definitely on that city of Brunswick. Because remember, Georgia just opened. They just reopened. So they just reopened, and now they come out the gate with protests now down there. They come out the gate with like they just, as soon as they reopen, see, the Lord is in this thing, man. The Lord is in. He's trying to show our people this. He's trying to show our people what time it is, man. It is time to separate. It's time to spiritually quarantine ourselves from this ideology. And I can guarantee you, if you want to ask what his religion is, I guarantee you he's a Christian.
Right.
I guarantee you he's a good old red-blooded white Christian. I can guarantee you that.
Right.
Yes. And this is why we say that the white supremacy is directly tied to the religion of Christianity, not the Bible, but the religion of Christianity. And you're going to have to understand what would drive someone to execute someone like that in broad daylight.
And Cap.
And remember this. They released the film. This happened in February.
Right.
Somebody released the film thinking that it would exonerate them.
That's right.
From the Kingston brothers.
Right. That's what the third guy said. Right. Who filmed it. Mm-hmm.
Right. He thought it was going to exonerate them, with showing you what their view of justice is different from ours, brothers.
And white Christianity is different from black Christianity, just like you said, Cap.
Exactly. They don't see the same thing we see, which is why, listen, the Lord said it in the Bible. He said it's going to be two different manner of people.
Right.
You're not going to see things the way he sees things.
Man.
Your viewpoint of justice is not going to be his viewpoint of justice, because he's always going to hold himself not guilty when it comes to you. This is what we're trying to teach you in the ISUPK, man.
That's right, Cap.
Why are you still mad with Commander General Young? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Why are you still sending him all that disgusting mail to his email? Why don't you just thank him for being a man of God?
That's right, Cap. Seriously.
You want to complain about this, complain about that. Why don't you just thank him for telling you the goddamn truth, something that your pastors won't do?
Yep.
And I'm glad a lot of these churches are closed, because if they was open right now, they'd be telling you to forgive and to love and all that. With churches closed, a lot of these churches are closed now.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're in a rush to open them back up because of this.
Man.
What's going on, brother?
Con. This is listen, you all, everything Cap said is in the Bible, Cap. Later, if you want to, I'll pull them scriptures up. I'll pull them up. How they, they say that they do things and then they hold themselves not guilty. I'll pull it all up. But for now, let me get back into the story. So now, Travis can be seen, as you all saw, getting out of the truck and scuffling with Arbery, who is hit with a shotgun blast and staggers a few feet before falling to the ground. The arrests come after S. Lee Merritt, he's a lawyer of the Arbery's family, earlier Thursday called the shooting death a modern lynching and said the family is demanding justice. Now, Arbery's mother, Wanda Cooper Jones, told ABC's Good Morning America Thursday that she's still trying to make sense of the senseless tragedy. Quote, "I don't think I've ever been in a mental state where I can actually watch the video," she said. "I had others that watched it that shared what they saw, and that just was enough for me," she says. Now to make my
and our heart goes out to that mother.
Golly, man.
Prayer and condolences to that sister. You understand? Like, imagine what, and we don't celebrate Mother's Day. They in the world, but imagine, what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand the type of trauma they go through in this type of place, man.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People.
Right.
And let me say something else.
That's
and I was just doing a little research on this. Do you know that brother would have been 26? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. He would have been 26 years old, the same age as Trayvon Martin would have been. They would have been the same age.
Oh man, say.
Like it's and guess what? The similarities they're so similar. They're so similar to what happened with Trayvon Martin and his brother. Once again, someone who thinking that they deputized by their white. You understand? But see, the Lord is a just God, brothers and sisters.
Yep.
And if you want justice, I understand you want to call, take it to the, you got to go through the legal courts of action, but there's a higher court that you can go to. And in order for the petition in that court and against towards the throne of the Lord to ask him for justice, you have to do what the Lord requires.
Right.
For him to hear your petition.
Right.
You understand? He haven't forgot. George Zimmerman, the Lord haven't forgot. The Grim Reaper wear a hoodie too. You understand? He has not forgot.
Ooh-wee.
But we telling you, as men of the Lord hears your cry. The Bible says the cry of Jerusalem has gone up.
That's right.
And the prophets of the Lord hear your cry. Because we among the people. And we telling you. You understand? To stop being rebellious, to make the right sacrifice to the Lord. And what is that sacrifice? You turning your life over to Christ. You doing what the Lord say do.
That's right.
You doing what he requires you to do as a nation. That's a strategy in anything. The Lord is a man of war. You think he don't know how to fight wars?
Right.
He's been fighting wars since the ages. You understand?
Man.
So he's a master strategist. If you want to know how to win a war, you have to go to the Most High. You have to seek his counsel. You understand? You have to follow the men that he speaks to if you want to win, if you want to properly be fitted for battle. And when I think about battle, I'm talking about a spiritual battle, brothers and sisters.
Right.
You understand? If you can win a spiritual battle, none on the flesh can touch you. You can win a spiritual battle. You understand? Nothing can harm you if you serve the Lord. Keep reading, my brother.
Come on. Now, the McMichaels told police they confronted Salaki. The McMichaels told police they confronted Aubrey because they believe he was a burglar who had been frequenting the neighborhood. Police received 2 calls prior to the shooting, including a 911 call from Gregory McMichael, the Daily Mail reported on Thursday. The calls provided chilling details of Aubrey's last moments of life. Hello, I'm out here in Satilla Shores, he said during the call. There's a black male running down the street. McMichael was then heard saying, "God damn it, come on, Travis." Now,
You see?
Oh, yeah.
It's the same thing that Zimmerman, remember Zimmerman, you play the whole tape. He said they always get away. When the police officer told him to stand down, he said they always get away.
Right.
Like meaning, he just had, give me the scripture where it says, because thou had not resisted blood, blood is going to pursue you.
Come.
Give me that scripture, because I'm going to tell you something. Blood is going to pursue this white man. It's going to pursue Esau. It's going to pursue him. It's going to pursue him. There's no way he can run. There's no way he can get away from this. You understand?
That's right.
Keep going, my brother.
Okay, come. So let me pull the scripture. That is, I think we did the Exodus 35 and 5. Okay, let me go ahead and get that. This is Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 6, and it reads, Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood.
Now you know the Lord is alive. The Lord is more real than any of us. The Lord is alive. You understand? He's more real than you can even ever think about. He said, "Surely as I live, saith the Lord, I will prepare thee to what?
Unto blood."
The Lord is preparing this man for blood. He preparing. He don't know. He got a horrible day coming for all this murder that he did done. Many there, like I said earlier, that remain nameless, that wasn't caught on film. All the way back to our grandfathers and great-great-great-grand. It was stuff that he done done, and it's going to all have to pay for it. And remember, I said this before, this is not personal, if you want to put it like that.
Right.
This is a national. What he has done to our nation is a national sin,
right,
or a national crime. And a national crime, it requires judgment, a national judgment. You understand? It doesn't mean that, I'm an interracial man. They don't got nothing to do. The Lord don't care about that.
Right.
They don't care about none of that when judgment comes.
And these are not isolated incidents. It's enough of that. They didn't say that enough.
Exactly.
Okay, so they can stop that. Now again, therefore as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Seeth that thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
You understand? Blood gonna pursue him. There is no rest for the wicked, brothers and sisters. When you do evil, you just sit back. That's why. See, but the Lord is waiting on you to turn back to Him.
Right.
That's a problem.
Right.
The Lord. You think the Lord don't? What the Lord says? Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. You understand? He said, "I will be an enemy unto your enemy." But how is He going to be an enemy unto your enemy when you loving your enemy?
Right.
Christian.
Right. And if I can, Cap, go and put Acts chapter 17, verse 30, and it reads,
"Come on.
And the times of this ignorance God winked at, but now commanded all men everywhere to repent."
It's serious.
Yep.
That's what time we in. We in a time. See, we in a time of the Lord gave us grace, and gave us grace. Time for the repent. Time for it to become brand new. But understand this. You got to know this, man. You got to know this. That we in a time of harvest. This is a time where the Lord is like, He's getting ready to bring this. He's getting ready to wrap this thing up, man.
He sure is.
You see how He's trying to hold on to this? His economy is on life support right now. If you want to use medical terms,
right.
His economy is on life support right now. It's on a ventilator. They're trying to keep it afloat. They want to. Let me tell you something. They want to keep it afloat so much that they're not even letting the numbers come out no more about how many people died of this virus. They're not even letting the damn CDC or Fauci. They wouldn't even let him testify before Congress. So listen. This place is more fragile than you know. It's more. Commander Julian Hunter said it a couple Passovers ago. America is an illusion.
That's right.
You understand? This place is more fragile than you think.
This place is finished, man.
All you have to do is turn to the Lord, and He will translate the kingdom, as they say in the Apocrypha.
That's right.
He will translate it to you. Whew. You understand? Keep going.
So now, again, he says, God damn it, come on, Travis. Now, he does not respond again during the rest of the 4 minutes and 45-second call, despite the police dispatcher repeatedly asking, "Hello, where are you at?"
See?
The report said.
Let's check this out. And he worked for the police force. He know the routine. Lord knows what this man was doing as a police officer down there.
Oh man! Right.
Lord knows how many black people he was terrorizing down there in Brunswick, Georgia.
Right, and a picture surfaced with him on being some type of Nazi as well. A picture surfaced.
Oh my goodness! You got a picture of him being dressed up as a Nazi.
Nazi walking with a flag. Yeah, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up.
And I can almost guarantee it's part of the Confederate flag.
Oh my goodness, some Nazi looking flag.
And see, this is why, once again, about warfare. See, this is why I say this about the South. One thing I say about the South, every time we talk about the South, I always talk about this: that the North, they won the physical war, the Civil War, but they lost the political war. See, when you fight in a war, you got to win the physical war and the political war, especially if they concede. And the South, but they don't. They part of their heritage.
Right.
You understand? Like he said, look, I'm the hell with this. He just couldn't wait. He pursued because he had not hated blood.
Man.
But what he was doing, he pursuing him, meaning I wanted to take his life.
Yep.
How was it self-defense when your son got a shotgun? You got a revolver. You on the back of a pickup. What the hell? Did anybody ask him why he was on the back of a pickup truck? You got to understand. Anybody that know about any military training or any type of fighting, you know the high ground is the superior ground when you fight.
Right. Come on.
Which is why they put a gunner on a truck, on a tank, or on one of them Humvees. They need somebody on the high ground. They know what the hell they was doing, man. Keep going.
Con, I don't want cons. Pulled up another one, Cap. You talking like you making me pull these precepts up. You know what I'm saying? They just going back to back. Good night.
Look. Go ahead, look. You got to let the, you know what I'm saying? You feel the move you do it, brother. You go ahead and pull them, brother.
Con on one con. All right. This is.
Before we go in further, am I in hell, though? Am I in hell right now?
This right. Oh yeah. This is the book of Numbers.
Sure I'm in hell.
Con on one con. This is
Make sure it's nice and hot, because I'm filming right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got you. You in there. Okay, now this is the book of Numbers, right? Chapter 35, verse 33. Okay, and it reads, "So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defile the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it." Okay.
And you see that? And that's real justice. For those who want to know what justice is. Not the NAACP saying, see, I'm so sick and tired of the NAACP.
Woo.
And all these but talking about, well, you know, America needs to get it right. Ain't no getting it right.
Right.
This shit is over with. It's sloppy.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Come on.
The Lord then gave his people time and time again. The Bible says if you restore the pledge, they haven't tried to restore no pledge, man. They haven't done that. That scripture, you read that scripture one more time again, brother, about how the land is cleansed of unlawful bloodshed.
Come.
Read it again for you good old-fashioned Christians out there.
This is Numbers, the book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 33, and it reads, "So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are. Okay, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it."
That's called balance. That's called justice.
Woo.
So why are you saying God bless America?
Man.
In America, the Bible says this, another precept too. Woe to him that build a town or a city on blood.
That's right.
When you build, you can build a skyscraper to the heavens, but if you build it on blood, it's going to come down.
Come. Habakkuk chapter 2.
There always had to be an equilibrium. With the Lord, he's a God of balance. We told you this.
That's right. That's right.
And if you think that his judgment is going to tarry, you sadly mistaken, brother. You just need to be on the right side of his judgment. Because every one of us going to get wages for what we done.
Man.
And the wages of sin is death.
Good night, man.
This man, his faith, and let me tell you something, and understand this too. Remember this. The more his economy goes down and the more his kingdom suffers, the more violent he's going to get towards you. He's going to need to take out his anger and aggression on you, not the Chinese.
Damn.
This didn't happen to no goddamn Chinese.
That's crazy, Cap. It's crazy, man.
You understand? This didn't happen to the Chinese. This didn't happen to nobody from Wuhan. They always make you their punching bag, or they wait to relieve some type of anger they got about the way things going in their life.
Damn. Okay.
You understand? The Bible said that you gotta that he gonna come down with great wrath, knowing his time is short.
Man.
This is what we get ready to tell you. And you say they want to love him, you're gonna get listen. Keep going, brother.
All right, come. So now this guy, let me go ahead and get back over where we was. It says there's a guy in the house right now. A house under construction, the caller said.
Hold on. The house under construction, meaning the house ain't even, it ain't no furniture in the house. You just look at a house that got halfway framed. It's not, you know, there's nothing in there really for him to take. He just probably just looking at the house, checking it out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That ain't no crime.
That's
that
right.
Ain't no crime.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Keep going.
Come. And now, the home in question is about 500 yards from the McMichael home. After a brief exchange, the unidentified caller tells the dispatcher he's running down the street. Okay, that's fine, the officer says. I'll get them out there. I just need to know what he is doing wrong. Okay, now the caller claimed the person had been spotted in the neighborhood before and had been caught on camera caught on camera a bunch before night. Okay, it's kind of an ongoing thing, he said.
Remember I said earlier they was watching him?
Right.
They've been watching this brother run through the jog. He's jogging through there. That's probably his regular route.
That's his route, right. Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
Lee, so it looks like that seems to be it.
So give me the scripture where it says that he hated with a perpetual hatred.
Colonel McCon, Ezekiel. Colonel McCon, I'm ready. I'm already ready, Cap. Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5, and it reads, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
You understand that? I mean, that's self-explanatory. You understand? Like they got a perpetual hatred is a never-ending hatred.
Right.
It continues. And it don't, virus, that's why people are talking about we all in this together. We ain't all in this together. We ain't all in this together doing no goddamn virus. Because you steady shooting, you can't wait to blow the brains out.
Kill a nigga season when they open up, huh? When they reopen, Cap, it's kill a nigga season, man.
Exactly.
Damn.
Which is why you should be in a rush to try to get back in this goddamn so-called rat race, the American. You should be able to you should let these checks come. They should be writing these checks and giving unemployment until this shit blow over.
Mm.
But they cannot wait, and they look for someone to take it out on. The brother was not committing no crime, man.
Right.
And how could it be self-defense when you pursue him? He's getting away.
Hey, Cap, I got some. Oh, I got something else, Cap, just real quick. And it had been life, right, as it was going. It had been so, we had became numb, right, to blacks getting killed and protesting, like that same routine, and the mama coming out crying, oh my baby, like it was such routine, right? So the Lord started everything, stopped it, then started everything over, and now so-called white man and their system is like, okay, looking at each other, we got to get back on these black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, because that's how we make our money. So hopefully they can see how obvious it is. But this was going on at first before the economy so-called stopped. You see what I'm saying? So,
right.
Most High bringing it to everybody's attention is how they make money. So they really coming at you to do what? To try to catch up, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Catch up on what they miss and whatever. So look out, man. Get in the ISUPK, I'm telling you, because that is going to be your safe haven of protection. All right?
Exactly. It's safety. It's safety in this school, man. It's protection in this school. You understand? That's what we're trying to tell you.
Right.
There's some rules you have to abide by, and some changes you got to make, but it's worth it.
Yep.
You understand? It's worth it, man, because a lot of black people are sitting ducks, man. You think these people cannot wait? They're looking for a reason to plunder. When they pocket, let me tell you something. When white people pockets hurt, they're looking for somebody to rob. They're looking for somebody, a war to start. That's how they always been. You understand how they always been. You don't know what kind of animal he is until you start to get hungry. Then you want to see what kind of animal. A lot of people on getting on TV, these quote unquote Uncle Tom Negro talking about you don't recognize the America that we in. Why in the hell you don't recognize the America we in, nigga?
Man.
Where you been in the last 50 years? You mean you don't recognize the America we in? You older than me, and I recognize it fine. Because we've been under the goddamn gun. You don't recognize this America.
It's amazing.
What the hell you been? You've been asleep. That's what you've been doing.
Hey.
You've been asleep, having a dream. I have a dream.
Right.
That's what you've been doing. While Commander Julian Hunter been on the street with his soldiers tearing it up, giving it to them raw.
Yep.
You understand? And a lot of you don't even want us back out the street, but guess what? You open up, we open up on your behind too.
Right, man.
You better believe it. If I got to come out in the hazmat suit, you know what I'm saying? I get the order, it's going down.
Yep.
But this is what the hell is going on, and our people need to see it. You need to understand what is the virus. You understand?
That's right, Cap.
You can't make sense of it. You're so shock prone. You can't make sense of it because you don't know what reality is. Let us educate you.
Yep. Yep. And
your professors not doing it.
Oh, it's heavy.
Your self-appointed, self-proclaimed men of God in these goddamn churches ain't doing it.
Right.
They ain't doing the job. Commander Julian Holland's doing the job.
Oh, that's
it on that, brother. We done with that. It's sad, man, what happened to that brother, man.
And
it ain't over. Most stuff coming out. If the details coming out, they seeing the corruption. They saying that the federal government don't even. They saying now all this dirt coming out. They said they own investigated out there. All this dirt coming out about down there and how all they tied in to each other. They said they don't even trust the whole southeast region.
Oh,
man. Goddamn, and then you think about it, Georgia. They said they don't even. They connected the dots, and they saying they don't even believe this whole southeast region of that area. Their word can mean something in a court of law. That's how bad it's got.
Man. And
so
they all. It's crazy, man.
It is based off what the hell they say and what's right.
It's crazy, man.
You can't even go up to the goddamn chain of authority because they all know each other. That is oppression, brother. You want to know what oppression is? That is oppression. Oppression is getting shot in the street like a goddamn dog, and they say that it's justified. No one goes to jail, not even for a 48-hour investigation.
And then he'll say he's a Christian, so all the black, Christians will have sympathy for him. And now I'm not condoning what happened. I'm just using, analogies. Meanwhile, you got Bill Cosby, or you got, what was the brother singer, R. Kelly, people like that, or whatever, or any black man or woman that's in jail that's saying that they are Christian also, and for some reason it don't work. You see what I'm saying? That's what's got to stop. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's absolutely crazy, Cap.
Exactly. That's what goes on, man, and that's what goes on in America every day. And like I said, we need to understand what time it is, man. Like I said, I know a lot of people are upset about it, but we've been blowing the trumpet. The Bible says you blow the man or the Lord blow the trumpet and warn you that the sword is coming, and you don't take heed to it.
Right.
Then that blood on you. That blood is not on us.
And Cap, and just real quick, just to ask your thoughts on it. I was doing my own little investigation as well, and what I'm noticing is all over the United States, they have people who are coming together, and they're running 2 miles or 2.5 miles. Like, I mean, what are your thoughts? Thoughts on those issues right there?
All that is, it's just a way for them to try to show some solidarity with them, with the family. The brother that he was a jogger. You got a lot of black people that's in fitness. A lot of black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian people. Of course, you know what I'm saying. We take it to the next level, of course. Because we the Lord's chosen people. But you got a lot of people that's showing solidarity, and I understand that.
Right.
I understand. It's no different when they had the Boston bombing. They want a lot of people to run different things. But this right here, like, what we gonna have to do is we gonna have to do some things spiritually.
Come on.
You understand? Like, we gonna have to. A lot of our people, see, we want to do things on the surface. But the Lord, that's why the Bible says you got to serve Him in spirit and in truth.
Right.
It's not you can just do and just jog and show. And that's right. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with showing some solidarity for the brother and his family, his mother, his lovely mother, who's grieving right now. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. But the level that we're trying to take them on is a much deeper level. There's a much more personal level, if I could use that word.
Right.
You understand? it's a much more personal level, in-depth level that they have to go in order to get the Lord's favor. Right now, we're getting the Lord's left hand right now.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
He giving us these shock waves or this shock treatment every so many months. Every so many months, He's giving us this shock treatment for us to wake up. And I'm going to tell you something. To be honest with you, there's a lot of our people already know what the hell we saying is the truth.
Right.
But you want to go back to sleep.
They wear the run, Cap. I mean, to me, Salaki, Cap, to me, it's sort of like a, hands up, don't shoot. I mean, up and down the street. You're going to run. I mean, and I'm not being facetious or being joking or being serious. Some people are not in shape. They're going to get out there and run out and fall out and then mess around and die out there. You see what I'm saying? Trying to run. But, to me, it's putting the energy in the wrong place. You know what I'm saying? And, and it's separating us so people feel, well, hey, I did something. And really, it's kind of selfish because, people be like, well, I'm going to go. And the whole reason why I'm going to go, get my little workout on. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go and get my little workout on. And then, the black Christian, right, they feel once they have walked 2.5 miles, okay, it's time to get up to go to work tomorrow. But what they consider in the back of their mind is, I've done my job and I've done my thing and I've sympathized and empathized with them. Hell, I was walking the other day. I'm still so hey. You see what I'm saying? So once we walk, once the black Christian, walks, that's it as far as they're concerned. I don't see what, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll walk, that's enough. What, they still doing that? You see what I'm saying? And, so we so quick to switch and play games and not serious when we need to get in the ISUPK, when we need to, form the army under Commanding General Yohana. And just before I end, I just want to say this. There's no, I may, haven't seen it in the Bible yet, but I don't know where they all got together and they ran together because somebody died. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they probably ran to go and fight. You know what I'm saying? They probably went to go and fight. But, just running around, I don't see that in the Bible where they just, Israel walked around with their hands up saying, hands up, don't shoot, and it worked out for them. See what I'm saying? I just don't see that. So.
It's definitely something that's not going to fix the problem.
Right.
They want to fix the problem. They're going to have to come to priests and prophets of the Lord to ask, what does saith the Lord? What does the Lord require of me?
Separate.
When you wanted, that's right. When you wanted peace, you had to bring a peace offering to the priest.
Right.
So you can bring anything to the Lord. You can say this is acceptable because it's acceptable in my eyes. The Lord requires certain. He had a criteria of things you have to do in order for to get His favor or get a word from Him. You understand?
That's right.
And these pastors are not doing it. These pastors and the blood is on their hand too.
That's right.
The blood is on these pastors and these politicians, these self-appointed, self-proclaimed men of God. The blood is on their hand.
Good night.
You understand? They can put themselves in a position where they covered in the blood and it's not the blood of Christ. All right?
Come.
So now, let's go to story number 5, my brother.
Connor McCon, story number 5. Let's get it in, everybody. Story number 5 for tonight reads, Mississippi welfare scandal. Luxury cars among $94 million in questionable spending, audits shows. Okay.
$94 million in one of these, not these poorest states in these the divided states of America. Once again, showing you that these southern states still have that autonomy. They still have that self-governing aspect where they don't have to listen to the goddamn the federal government. They've been stealing money from the federal government since forever. They've been spending, and you gotta understand, this money right here supposed to go to the people, and they spending all this money, showing you that there's a shadow government that's running a lot of these areas, man.
Wow.
They get up there and salute the flag, and it makes you think they love America. These devils don't care nothing about America, man.
That's
all
right.
They care about is their goddamn money.
Good night.
They act like they're patriotic, but $94 million in Mississippi. And let me tell you something. This pandemic, it has made a lot of people go into now everybody checking the books now. Now that the money drying up, everybody want to check the books. They got the auditors running and checking the books and all that now.
Yeah.
You understand? So now they saying, where all this money going? They having outside auditors coming in, federal auditors coming in and checking this stuff, and they seeing it's a whole goddamn scandal going on. And a lot of them knew it anyway.
Yeah.
But you got to check the money now. So,
Con. So again, Mississippi welfare scandal. Luxury cars among 94 million in questionable spending, audit shows. Jackson, Mississippi. Money meant to help poor residents was used to buy luxury cars, sponsor a college baseball tournament, and hire family members of a top state official, according to report from state audit Shad White. The 104
corruption at its core.
The 100-page audit of the Mississippi Department of Human Services released Monday shows how federal welfare grants funds flowed from DHS into two nonprofit groups which allegedly spent the cash in inappropriate or questionable ways. Okay? More than $94 million in welfare money spending was questioned by auditors.
You gotta understand, Mississippi is poor. Listen, if you go to, I'm telling you.
Sad, man.
I mean, I'm from Mississippi, and I'm just telling you from experience. Some of the textbooks we even had in public schools was outdated by 6 or 7 years, some of them.
Right.
But, I mean, like, this place, it was showing you that you have these people, you can't trust them, man. They do what the hell they want to do. And they know it. It's the good old Ford mentality they got down here, and they've been robbing the federal government of all that money that's supposed. That's why every time they say this money was supposed to go, they funneling the money. The money ain't going directly to the people.
That's sad.
They scheming off the top, and then at the end of the year, they say they out of money. When they spent $94 goddamn million.
Damn.
It's some roads in Mississippi and some black communities that need to get paid. They ain't been paid in 20-some years, man.
And every road, Cap.
The state is supposed to take care of.
Hey, Cap, every time I go down there, you know I go down there frequently. Like, it's potholes on every... Look, Cap, I'm talking about deep potholes as far as, like, the earth caving in potholes. You understand? Like, and there's no money put in it. Cap, you can look, Cap, Mississippi looked like it was shut down before the coronavirus, okay?
Brother, you ain't never lying about that.
Damn.
You ain't never lying about that, brother. And you know what, I want to say this. Back when the election was going on, see, that's why you can't trust the Democrats nor Republicans. And this is why I say this, because of situations like this. Now, the Democrats, the Republicans said that the Democrats were responsible for a lot of the decay of these urban cities. Well, and that's true. We agree with that. Some of these urban cities have been run by Democrats since the 60s, some of them since the 40s.
Right.
But if the Democrats are going to be responsible for urban decay, then the goddamn Republicans have to be responsible for rural decay.
Right. Exactly right. Conor McCon.
You understand? You can't trust either wing of this eagle.
Right.
You understand? This is why we have to come together. If you just pay your tithes to Commanding General Yohana, can you do that? Can you send the cash out right now?
Right.
Can you send your tithes and offering and donation and the Christian church said the love offering? Send all the goddamn offerings to the ISUPK.
Right.
So what do we do?
Right.
You see, we already do. You see, we're on the front line. We're on the front lines of the pandemic. We're on the front lines of the epidemic. Any other kind of epidemic out there, we're on the front lines of, man.
Right.
They don't even want us out here. They don't even want us on a lot of these shows and stuff, man. They want to keep us from getting out. But the word is already out, man. Thanks to all you brothers and sisters sharing this thing, the memers and the streamers.
That's right.
Thanks to y'all. Thanks to those who supporting this truth. The Lord said his word ain't going to return void, man.
That's right.
Mississippi right here, this whole state should be shut down and have whoever's in power should be removed. $94 million in the state of Mississippi. You know how much money, you know what you can do with that in the state of Mississippi?
Yeah, hey, it's Cap. I'm gonna throw this in there. I didn't grab it, but I do remember it. The story was in Mississippi. Brett Favre. I think he's some type of. Right, you know what I'm talking about, right? yeah. Brett Favre had went down to Mississippi. Right, they paid him a couple millions and thousands or whatever, right, to come down and do, I guess, some motivational speaking, and he never showed up. But yet he got paid. That's what I'm talking about.
They're showing you how they operate. There's no oversight down here.
Good night, boy.
There's no. I've been telling. When I first came to the trip, I remember going on the street saying this. Mississippi is like another country.
Golly, boy.
And people were looking at me like, but they understood what we was, because they know, like, damn, every time you think about Mississippi, you think of racism.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot tell me. You think of this is like another place.
Yeah.
In this place.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because the rule of law, the rule of justice, it just don't apply here. It applies on what they view is right. I'm gonna tell you something else. The governor Governor Reed. I'm sorry. I think that's the governor of Mississippi. I think his name Tate Reed, something like that.
Right. Yeah, that's him. That's
Tate Reed, right?
Yeah, come on.
Anyway, and he's a Republican. He opened up the economy, right? He so-called opened it up, and then it spiked in Mississippi. The coronavirus number spiked. He shut it down. He said he was gonna shut it down. Do you know them white people? It was on. My grandmother told me about this. Them white people got on the news, on live TV, on WLBT down in Jackson, Mississippi.
Right.
They got on the thing TV and they said, "You will never get back in that office again. You betrayed us. I thought you was one of us."
That's right.
They said this on the TV.
Right.
White people.
Yep. Sure did.
I thought we was all Americans.
Yeah,
That's right. What the hell I thought. They know what you told us. Didn't you tell us we all bleed red? And we all God's children? What do you mean when you say we thought you were one of us?
Golly, man.
Who's that? You got to understand, brothers and sisters, that you've been living a lie. You've been living a lie. You understand? You've been living a lie for so long. And this generation here, they not gonna be all that marching and all that. They not not with all keeping the dream alive. They're not with that. They want to be able to count their victory.
Right.
And right now we're on the losing side. But if you get into ISUPK, if you want to be able to win, you join ISUPK. You want to be able to make some headway. You want to be respected. You understand? We don't care about being loved by them, but you want to be respected, you get in the ISUPK.
That's right.
Trust and believe what we tell you here. You will get the respect. You will get the proper respect as a man and a woman if you come in the ISUPK. You know how to change your life.
That's it.
Keep going, my brother.
Count on, sir. All right, so now more than 94 million.
And while you're reading, if you can have the brother hold that scripture where it says, the robbers, that would they have not left some great.
Obadiah, I got it out of one. All right, so more than 94 million in welfare money spending was questioned by auditors, according to the report, alleging either outright misspending or lack of documentation showing it was spent properly. Now, in a statement, White said, the report shows the most egregious misspending my staff have ever seen in their careers at the Office of the State Auditor, he said.
Now, hold on. Repeat that again.
Good night.
Now, this is a person who's an auditor, who audits all this stuff. And probably audited all Fortune 500 companies, all that. Listen what they saying, what they said about the state of Mississippi. Read that one more time.
Come on. In a statement, White said, the report shows the most egregious misspending my staff has ever seen in their careers at the Office of the State Auditor. Okay?
In their career.
Right.
In their career.
Right.
Keep going.
He said, if there was a way to misspend money, it seems DHS leadership or their grantees thought of it and tried it. Okay, so they up there freestyling, spending money.
DHS. This is the DHS, man. Come on, man.
All right.
Night.
The routine annual audit, which focused on fiscal year 2019, follows criminal indictments this year related to the welfare spending. White called that case Mississippi's largest embezzlement scandal, involving about $4 million in welfare money, known as the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families Program, or TANF. God damn it, that
now,
pisses me off.
So what you have here is them not robbing the rich, but robbing the poor.
Pisses me off. Good night, man.
This is why do you think God gonna burn this place with fire that you can't even calculate on a temperature scale? Why do you think he gonna destroy this place? Because you robbed it. Remember this: the Bible says that the prayer of the poor, that's before the Lord all the time.
Right. God.
Man, you got people who praying for help, who need help, who really trying to get help and trying to help their families and all this, and you got people taking $94 million that's money that's supposed to be designated to them, and then you look at them and tell them why they don't put themselves up by their goddamn bootstrap. Because you driving a goddamn Lexus. That's why.
Boy. Come on.
Because you and your goddamn cronies driving a Lexus truck in a road full of potholes. And you want to look at the poor. See, the Lord, let me tell you, the Lord said he defend the poor, man. He defend the father.
Right.
That's what your pastor should have been doing. Defending the widow, defending the father, the orphans. The ones who ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what they supposed to do. But them money grubbing niggas, I'm telling you, man. Look, they paying them goddamn bastards the king's rent.
That's cold business, man. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the Obadiah. Looks like he's right on time for it. Obadiah. This is it's only one chapter. Obadiah, verse 5, and it reads: If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Now, would they have not stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not have some? Would they not leave some grapes?
You see that? They don't even leave you grapes, man. They don't even leave you grapes.
No.
You understand? You got people. You got people in Mississippi that's homeless. You got people and they wonder why they can't get Section 8 housing and all that. Talking about, you know what I'm saying? And all this stuff going on, man.
Damn.
All this stuff going on. And you wonder why Mississippi is where it is, because you got robber barons over the top. You got these goddamn carpetbaggers over the top of us.
Right.
And it's got the Lord look at leadership.
So
you want a fish rock from the head first.
Well.
Want to get mad with the eyes? You better not send Commander Junior Hunt another one of them goddamn emails.
Right.
You better be thanking him for having brothers in Mississippi trying to wake up our people in Mississippi.
That's right, Cap. That's right. Come on.
Every damn Black History Month, the niggas love to come down to Mississippi and say they love to cut the ribbon and all that other crap. And say how long? Look how much we didn't accomplish. Look how far we didn't come. Nigga, please.
Right. Sad, man.
You didn't roll Dr. Martin Luther King's dream all the way until you can get to the goddamn Congress. You still talking about what you did in the '60s. You still talking about who you marched with.
Right.
And you rode that wave all the way to the goddamn Congress, and you ain't seen your behind.
Come on, man.
Yeah, these niggas can't speak about a damn thing in this. We in charge of it. The ISUPK in charge of Mississippi now.
That's right, Cap. What's the scripture say,
Your
Cap?
services are no longer needed. Your services are no longer required. All questions, anything you need to know about Mississippi, you call the ISUPK.
That's right. And
all funds designated need to come through the ISUPK.
That's right. And Cap, Salaki, if I may, it goes back to Maccabees, at Maccabees, first chapter, Maccabees, again, when it says, wicked men of Israel, right, made a covenant with the heathen, yo. See what I'm saying? Signed contracts, right, to do as the heathen would do, right? Because what? A nation divided cannot stand. See what I'm saying? So we know it's our own people who are going behind our backs. And it's the same when, you know what I'm saying, Yahushua raised Lazarus from the dead. You see what I'm saying? And in that 11th chapter of John, what do they say? They say, listen, man, we got to get Yahushua out of here because we're going to lose our place with the Romans.
Exactly. And if I could,
yes, sir.
Their place with generating their place with the Romans was generating them millions of dollars.
Sure. Come on.
Well, why do you think their place meant they was over the top of Israel? Meaning they was able to exploit Israel.
Dang.
Which is why they turned the temple into money chain, turned into a place for money chain.
Con, right.
Well, that's what they did. That's why the Bible says, what agreement is there with between the rich and the poor? Because they are robbing, in the Apocrypha it says that.
Right.
They are robbing the poor. When you rob the poor, you a different type of animal. When you can ride around some of these cities in Mississippi and some of these places, man, these dirt roads, you know what I'm saying? People ain't got access to a decent hospital and all that stuff and all these different things, and you gonna just take the pennies that they supposed to have, that's supposed to be distributed throughout the state, and you riding around like, I mean, listen, brothers and sisters, God is going. This is what we telling you. God, he's rolling the tape. He's letting you get all the instant replays you can see before he bring hell. Nobody gonna be able to say that he's wrong when he do what he do to this place.
Boy. Right, man. Con.
Exactly, bro.
All right, con. Now, on with the article. The USA Today Networks Mississippi, it's the Clarion Ledger, right? And other outlets reported on issues at the state's Human Services Department and potentially misspending by MCEC for months. Been going on. The extent of misspending and lack of controls detailed in Monday's audit was not previously known. Now, the audit shows for the first time how a second nonprofit group, the Family Resource Center of North Mississippi, or the FRC, allegedly made many questionable or inappropriate expenditures using welfare cash. But words is something else, ain't it? He say expenditures. Let's say, boy, they want
to dress it up. You know what I'm saying? They want to dress it up. But just say they effed up the money. How about that?
Right. Well, they slick with it now. According to the audit, the spending was possible because Davis limited outside monitoring of the welfare grants. Auditors said they found forged documents, a limited or non-existing process of vetting contracts, fraudulently accountings, and more. Okay, now that's every type of wickedness you can do with embezzling money. That's you know what I'm saying. These are pros, Cap. It says now White said his office will forward the finding to the U.S. Department of Health and Health Services, which oversees the welfare program. Depending on what the feds view as misspending, White said, this could lead to cuts in the TANF allotments or other sanctions placed on the state. So now we got to pay for it. Go ahead, Cap. I know you go ahead.
If you want, but whatever high official, whoever may be listening that's in charge of Mississippi or whatever, or as far as dealing with the funds, the ISUTK is an authorized non-profit 501c3 organization.
Right.
You can if you give us those funds, we guarantee you send those funds to Commander Junior Hunter, we guarantee that all our brothers and sisters out there that's on that welfare gonna have what they need.
That's
guarantee.
Right. That's right.
I go even further. Give us half of what they have. You ain't not even give them full. You should righteousness out of righteousness. You should give us all the goddamn money.
Right.
But just to show you how righteous Commander Junior Hunter is, you give us half of that, and you gonna see something in Mississippi. You understand? That is what like what they do. What they doing is, I mean, it is damn near treacherous. And let me tell you something else.
Man.
It's really treason against the United States, to be honest.
Boy.
That's really like you. If you want to take federal resources and funds for poor people and do that, and you want to tell me this is a first world country? No, let me tell you something. It may be first world technology and all other stuff, but it's a third world mentality. You live in a goddamn banana republic. You understand me?
Right.
How is this different from the goddamn Congo or any other dictator? When they siphoning off funds for their own personal gain, their family, putting their kids through school, buying all kind of properties and shit.
Oh man, what a night.
Keep going, bro.
All right, we get ready to dig a little bit deeper, Cap. You know how we get it on here. It's rough, rugged, and raw. Boot up or shut up. Here we go. Now, according to the audit, the spending was possible because David limited outside monitoring for the welfare grants. Okay, auditors said that they found forged documents. I already read this, right? Let me go down a little bit further. Now, this is what they found. Among the audit's questioned spending, here we go. It was the two nonprofit groups used welfare money to hire lobbyists, often without paperwork describing the work they were supposed to do. Okay. Number two, MCEC gave contracts to and hired family members of Davis, sometimes making lump sum payments, the payments and salaries to his nephew and brother-in-law totaled more. Oh yeah, totaled more than 1 million.
If I could say this,
go ahead, Cap.
I could say one thing, I want you to make the correlation between the justice system that happened in Brunswick, Georgia, and the DHS, the fund for the needy that happens in Mississippi. What is that showing you? That they have their own government. What you see is a pretend. This is a shadow, meaning they got their own system of doing things.
Right, shadow government, right.
It's a shadow government.
Right.
Which is why the Bible says that like they are what the Bible says, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. But rulers of darkness in high places.
That's right. Spiritual wickedness. That's right.
The ruler of darkness in high places, darkness is like a shadow.
Right.
They selling you something, but they doing something totally different.
Boy.
You understand? Keep going, bro.
Now the payments and salaries to his nephew and brother-in-law totaled more than $1 million over the past several years, auditors said. Both nonprofit groups gave welfare money to a trio of wrestlers, Ted DiBiase Jr., and Brett DiBiase. You gotta be kidding, Cap. Listen, man, we're not making this up, y'all. I'm saying. Okay, here we go. Some of it for work never performed. Some for unreasonable travel costs. Now the MCEC paid Victor Sports Foundation with welfare money to run fitness programs, some of which Mississippi legislators and other officials or staffers participated in, free of charge. The trainer who runs Victory said he did not know he received welfare money. Okay.
You see that?
Yeah.
They just believe he received welfare. His money stolen. It's stolen money, goddamn.
Wow. Now MCEC bought 3 cars with welfare money. Each car was worth more than $50,000 for new and 2 sons. Salaries, cell phones, and other expenses were paid using welfare money. The vehicles included a 2018 Nissan Armada, a Chevrolet Silverado, and a Ford F-250. Okay. In each case, the vehicle was registered to MCEC. How convenient. But in each case, auditors said the vehicles were for personal use. Okay. A little bit more. MCEC used welfare money for sports-related purposes, including sponsoring a college baseball tournament and other NCAA events. MCEC cut a $3,000 check to a bookkeeper of MCEC, though a handwritten note says $3,000 cash was given to Davis, the DHS executive director. Slick, man.
You see that?
Slick.
They're showing you what's going on. They paying the bookkeeper. They paying everybody out. Go ahead.
They do wickedness sitting on their bed thinking about it. Okay, MCEC moved $6 million to a private school and an organization run by New and bought supplies for the school. So the DHS officials were scheduled to respond to the report Monday afternoon at a news conference. Here we go, Cap. You ready? Here it comes.
I'm ready. Come on. Make sure I'm in here when I'm ready. Go ahead.
Connor McCon. Okay. The directors of MCEC and FRC did not immediately respond to requests for comments on Monday. Neither did the attorneys of New and Davis. Go ahead, Cap. Go ahead and rip.
Give me Job chapter 24, verse 9.
Oh, here we go.
Like this. Take me all the way down to verse 11, man. Like, this is what's going on in this place, man.
Oh, man.
Like, this is what's going on in this place.
All right. Job chapter 24, verse 9. And it reads, they pluck the fatherless from the breast and take a pledge of the poor. Okay, verse 10. They cause him to go naked without clothing.
That's what they do.
Damn,
this is what the oppressors do. They pluck the DHS. They taking kids. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Then they take the pledge of the poor.
Damn.
Then they cause him to go naked without clothing. Go ahead.
They cause him to go naked without clothing, and they take away the sheaf from the hungry. Okay. Verse 11. Which make oil within their walls and tread their winepress and suffer thirst.
You see that?
Damn.
Yeah, like this is what they do, man.
That's it.
This is what they do. This is textbook them. Who else could this be?
Damn.
We reading about. Who else could this be that we reading about? But you want to get mad at us? No, man. Your anger is misplaced, brothers and sisters.
Right.
Your anger, I know you. By the Bible says you want men to speak smooth things to you. Your anger is solely misplaced. The Lord is helping you. The Lord is helping you redirect your anger. He's helping you. And I know it's uncomfortable, but He's gonna help you redirect your anger.
So is.
If you don't put it in the right place. You understand? Any more on that, brother?
That was it. I was trying my best. I can't remember where it is real quick. Usually I have it. I was trying to grab what you had pulled up earlier. What is Ecclesiastes? I think it's with 15. I'm not sure if it's Ezra's, but what does the hyena have with the the dog and so forth like that?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Like what I'm saying, we don't have no covenant with them. You know what I'm saying? What fellowship?
Right.
What fellowship do we do? There ain't no fellowship. Like we two different. This is what they do. This is how they run their government, man, off of pressure. So you should be happy, which is why they got upset when they were so in a rush to get the economy back open because there was so much corruption. There was so much corruption. Their money was drying up quick. There's so much corruption.
I got it, Cap.
When you corrupt, your money dry up quick when you corrupt.
Right. So it says. I'll go ahead and read it down to, let me see. I'll go ahead and read 17 through 19. Mm-hmm. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 13. We'll start at verse 17, read down to 19, and it reads, what fellowship hath the wolf with the lamb? So the sinner with the godly. Okay. Verse 18.
Hold on. So how everybody going to hold hands? How we all, there is an ungodly, and there's a godly. So are you going to see I know. So why are you mad why are you kidding to manager Johanna? But because he don't see eye to eye with all this evil that's going on. Why are you upset about that?
Right. Why
are you upset when he chastised you black women for being monsters? Why are you upset that? Why you got to keep sending him discussion emails.
Right.
You understand? Because why don't you say thank you for standing in the gap for us? Why don't you send a thank you letter? Why don't you send us some donations?
Man.
You understand? You send all these these crackpot niggas donations, and they ain't teaching you a damn thing. They ain't telling you what's right.
Right.
They ain't helping you put your life in order. They're not giving you free counsel. Keep going.
Khan. This is verse 18. What agreement is there between the hyena and the dog, and a dog? And what peace between the rich and the poor?
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
The Lord made everything. He made certain things to counter other things, man.
Right.
Things in nature. You look at nature. A lion gets food for the lion. A giraffe don't get food for the lion.
Oh, that's right.
The giraffes take care of giraffes. The lions take care of lions. The hyenas take care of hyenas, and so forth and so forth. Everything in nature has its own. You understand? The problem is you don't understand that. You think you're supposed to fellowship with everybody. If you a sheep fellowshipping with a wolf, you're going to get ate alive. That's going to happen.
Mm.
You understand? This ain't Sesame Street. This is real life.
That's right, Cap.
You understand? This is real life. And you got a lot of wolves around you. You need a shepherd. You need righteous shepherds to let you know who to fellowship with and who not to fellowship with.
Right.
Otherwise, we'll be talking about this next week, which I got a strong feeling we will be.
Man.
You understand? Because you ain't had enough yet. You understand? The Lord you're gonna keep trying the Lord's hand, and He gonna do something that's it's gonna make this look like it's nothing. He gonna really wake you up. Why try the Lord's power? Why
Man,
test
that's heavy, man. That's
you understand? I'm afraid of what He's gonna do.
Man.
Because He ain't gonna wait forever. He's not gonna wait forever for His kingdom. You think He's gonna keep waiting? He's long suffering, but after a while, He gonna act. You understand?
Yep.
He gonna move this earth off His action. The Bible say the earth is His footstool. After a while, He gonna shake it up. The Bible say this. He said He gonna shake the heaven. You understand?
Come.
When He start to shake the heavens, things start to fall.
Sure.
Good or bad, depending on who you are and where you at.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So we better get ready. You better be linking up with Commander Junior Howard. You better be trying to find out when that Passover gonna be. Keeping your ears to the eyes. You be careful when you announce the Passover, and coming up there with your mind and your heart set right. Say, look, man, we got work to do. We got work to do. Everything you asking for the white man to do, He not gonna do. He gonna see you want to do it for yourself.
Mm.
You understand? And this is the thing. We able to do it for ourselves and do it better. That's what you don't realize.
Right.
We able to do everything we need to do because we got everything. We've been doing it for them for over 400 years.
Exactly, Cap.
What makes you think you can't do it for yourself?
Exactly.
You don't know what justice look like? You don't have an idea what justice is. No problem. We'll teach you.
All right. I mean, look at the white man. He get justice. So I know they know what justice look like. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, all the other nations, they get justice over us. So I know we know what justice look like. We need to stop assisting them in their justice. Two more, Cap. I'm going to let you break this down, Baba Koshak.
Come on.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 13, verse 19 and 20, everybody. All right? Now it says, as the wild ass is the lion's prey in the wilderness, so the rich eat up the poor. Verse 20.
See that?
Yeah.
See that? That's what's going on. Showing you how things work. See, I'm gonna say this too.
Good night.
A lot of y'all, and we talk about the race card is the most dominant card in the deck of life.
Right.
So right now, let's just talk about class. But even then, race trumps it because I see a lot. Let's talk about Mississippi. You got a lot of poor white people out in Mississippi. That's true. There are a lot of very poor white people. But one thing they always identify with is their race.
Right.
And you'd be surprised, they the ones that hate you more. Because all they have is their white. All they have is why majority of them you see them with the Confederate flag.
Right.
That's all they have. They they have to identify with their race because they don't have the financial. They're not in the same class as other white people, but they will use their race.
They sure will.
They will use their race to be over you.
Sure
You understand? But definitely, like read that part again. We talk about the rich do what to the poor.
Conor McCunn. As the wild ass is the lion's prey in the wilderness, so the rich eat up the poor. Okay?
You see that?
And verse 20.
They eat of the poor. They take the resources, just like we're reading about in Mississippi.
Man.
They take $94 million of what? The poor. They are the bloodsuckers of the poor.
That's right.
Which is why Christ said, blessed are the poor, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
He understood the class warfare and the race warfare that was going on at that time.
That's
and
right.
they're all intertwined.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Conor McCunn, Cap. That's excellent. And the last verse, verse 20. As the proud hate humility, so doth the rich abhor the poor.
You see that?
Yeah.
That's what you have. That's what you have going. It's not just happening in Mississippi. It's happening all over. We're talking about Mississippi right now.
Right.
But it's happening all over, man. And
right.
listen, and how do you know that? Even with these small business loans, who got majority of these small business loans? Big corporations.
Right. And the payouts too.
A lot of that money that was supposed to go to keep these small businesses afloat, it went to big corporations.
Cap, the money went out so fast, it came out on the news with Harvard and some other people. They had to give the money back. The money went to them so fast. Ain't that a trip?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
22 million, 8 million. Like, come on. Good night, man. Just, you got it.
You're right. They had a VIP section.
God.
Like it shows you that is what goes on. So what happens is when change happens, or what they call a revolution happens, then what happens? The people at the top go to the bottom, and the people at the bottom goes to the top.
Exactly.
And that's what Christ was telling the Pharisees and Sadducees. He said this in front of the rich when he said, "Blessed are the poor, for theirs is the kingdom." He said that as a disrespect in front of the deep base in them.
That's heavy.
He turned to the poor and he said, "The kingdom gonna be for you. It's not gonna be for them. This is their kingdom right here. They got their kingdom."
Nice.
You understand? That's what he's trying to say to you. Like if you poor right now, that's fine. That's okay. It's understandable. We understand that everybody in this kingdom, you damn near gotta almost be corrupt to even really make it in this kingdom. You know what I'm saying? You can make it, you can get attain wealth and things like that, but there's so much corruption and evil around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's so much bull crap you gotta go through. And the people that rise to these high heights in this place, you'll be surprised the things they do to get to those positions. You understand? Who they had to sell out. You understand? Who they had to use and try to manipulate to get to this way here, man.
Right.
Like, that's why we supposed to turn to the Lord, man. The Lord, it ain't nothing for the Lord to give a man riches. But if you gonna get rich, do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? They robbing the goddamn people in Mississippi, man. They're giving the goddamn money to already millionaires. Brett Favre's a damn millionaire. He got a big ass ranch out there close to, I just want to say Hattiesburg, somewhere around there.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? He's filthy rich, man. You gonna pay him for motivation to speak to the poor, and he ain't even show up. And still
Right.
got the money. Like, man, pay Commander Junior Hines. He'll show up. Pay him.
Nice.
Send him $1.1 million. He'll send one else. You send the money to the right person.
Right.
All the motivation you need. You understand? I mean, it's a crying shame, man, which is why you can't love this place, man. If you love this place, something wrong with you. I'm going to tell you right now.
Wow.
How you going to love this? How you going to love a place that takes $94 million from poor people in Mississippi? How you going to love this place? Huh? How you going to love a place that can execute a black man in Georgia in cold blood and say it's justified?
Man.
And then have the district attorney and all the whole southwest region of that Georgia co-sign.
Boy.
You understand? Co-sign before the death certificate even signed.
Man.
How you gonna do that? You gonna love a place like that? No, I'm not gonna love a place like that.
Right.
I'm not gonna love a place that hate me. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna help build another place that loves me. I want to help build the kingdom of heaven. And the kingdom of heaven is within you. You understand?
Okay.
You gotta get that inside of you. The Lord don't dwell in an unclean temple.
Sure don't.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I just want to leave because we got one more story that we got to get in here. I got a lot of emails on this story, so I want to make sure we cover this last story for tonight. This is critics. All right, critics go after #MeToo soldier Tarana Burke for protecting Joe Biden and powerful white men. Okay, so we back on this give hell. Like finna give Tarana Burke hell, Cap. Okay.
Oh yeah, you know we on that. You know this whole
good night.
Deep definition, brother. I'm in eternal warfare with the feminist movement.
I cannot believe it, man.
I'm in eternal warfare with the feminist Me Too / movement. Like this right here, and let me tell you, this story you bringing out, it shows that once again, it shows that they're not balanced in their approach.
That's right.
Like meaning, if it's wrong for a man to do it, it's wrong whether he's white or black, whether he's running for president or not.
Right.
But they somehow change their course when it refers to a white person.
Oh man.
And refers to a powerful white person. Keep going, my brother.
Con out of one con. We finna go in, everybody. We told this. Boot up and shut up. Rough, rugged, and raw. We going in, okay? On this Leslie right here. Okay, here we go. We told you now. Now, here we go. Me Too founder Tarana Burke is under fire from critics for her failure to outright denounce Joe Biden and other powerful white men accused of sexual assault. Okay? In this Friday, October 11th, 2019 photo, Burke, founder and leader of the Me Too movement, poses for a portrait in New York. Burke is using the second anniversary of the movement to launch a new effort intended to mobilize voters heading into 2020 election. The new hashtag #MeTooVoter was unveiled Tuesday, October the 15th, on the same day as the 4th Democratic presidential debate, and reflects a frustration among activists that issues of sexual violence and harassment have largely been absent.
She's a pawn for the Democratic Party.
Oh man, come on now.
You see, it's showing they partisan. That's why I try to tell you, brothers and sisters, man. If you're not really down with the truth, you will compromise anything for money.
Good night.
You will compromise like she's supposed to be she's the founder of the Me Too movement, a black woman.
Oh,
and
man. Now
you coattailing for Democrat, and you know who the Democratic frontrunner is, Joe Biden, who right now is accused of sexually assaulting a woman back in 1990 something, whatever day it was. So automatically, you see how they rush to judgment on everybody else. Everybody else is black. Why they ain't saying that Joe Biden, you wrong for that. You wrong for making her feel uncomfortable. They haven't said a goddamn word. Go ahead.
Oh man, good night. That's what I like about ISUPK, especially Captain Tesoriot, and Captain Katazai, when they do Cross the Line Radio. Of course, everybody already knows they do segments on sexual molestation, and sexual harassment on the show and so forth. You see what I'm saying? So big ups to Cross the Line Radio for doing that, right? So now we getting back into this. And again, you all, this is not just Joe Biden. Okay, I just read that it's white men in general. Okay, this is definitely a problem of Stockholm syndrome, man. Now it goes on. It says that issues of sexual violence and harassment have largely been absent from the debate stage and campaign trail. Okay, the founder of the Me Too movement, again, is under fire. Okay, and this was reported by the HuffPost. Okay, in a series of tweets Tuesday. Okay, Burke addressed Tara Reid's accusation that Biden sexually assaulted her in 1993 while she was working as one of his aides. the presumptive Democratic presidential nominee. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I lived in Washington, D.C., and I'm going to tell you something. All those congressmen and those people that be on them, they be sleeping with them interns. They be sleeping with them, the aides, all that be going on. That's what be going on in Washington, D.C.
Right.
You think they ain't having, you think they ain't flying some 19-year-old white girl who just got out of high school, a congressional aide. What the hell you think she doing?
Oh, she getting it in. She Monica Lewinskying her way through.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. That's what's going on with a lot of them aides. Especially you be seeing some of them aides be looking like supermodels.
Yep.
They be all in the stores and all that. You understand?
Yep.
Working with some big-time congressmen down there, some lobbyists. That's what's going on, man. All on K Street. K Street ain't nothing but lobbyists on K Street.
Man.
Keep going.
Colonel McConnell. All right, so now, the presumptive Democratic presidential nominees campaign has denied the allegations. Quote, "My stance has never wavered. Survivors have a right to speak their truth and to be given the space to heal," Burke wrote after stating she'd taken some time away to deal with her family because they were affected by the COVID-19 coronavirus. Jamarlin goes solo to discuss the COVID-19 crisis. He talks about the failed leadership of Trump, Andrew Cuomo, CDC Director Robert Redfield, Surgeon General Jerome Adams, and New York Mayor de Blasio. Okay, now the inconvenient truth. Okay, we ain't talking about our brother Precinct Officer Kazal Yada, right? The inconvenient truth is that this story is impacting us differently because it hits at the heart of one of the most important elections of our lifetime, Burke continued. And I hate to disappoint you, but I don't really have easy answers. Okay, of course, they are not perfect survivors, and no one, especially a presidential candidate, is beyond reproach.
Hold on. You gotta remember, this is a white one.
Right.
So they're showing you ain't no sisterhood. Ain't no sisterhood. You think you're gonna get sisterhood in the Me Too movement? Ain't no sisterhood in the Me Too movement.
Right. You get turned out.
They'll throw your ass under the bus as soon as you white man running for something or got something going. They would throw your ass. You understand?
That's
Ain't
right.
no sisterhood in that movie. Go ahead.
It says there are no perfect survivors, and no one, especially a presidential candidate, is beyond reproach. So where does this leave us, she asked. Now, though she blasted the system's failure to properly protect sexual assault victims, she stopped short of condemning Biden, instead saying he should be helped, right, accountable, but rather be accountable. Okay? Yeah, that's slick. Cap, that's slick, man. Listen, man.
That's showing you that what? That's who owns her now.
Golly.
Like you ain't gonna go against the grain because they done paid you for your campaign. They paid you for your little ad that you got going, and it's showing you that what? Now they don't condemn. They don't get the same type. And this is why we say a lot of us play. We are pawns in this chess game, and a lot of us are accessories to our own destruction. Believe it or not, that's how racism works. So you will be the bulldog for this man. You won't condemn him like you condemn a black man, and it's wrong either way. But it's showing you it's not a balanced approach.
It's not.
You understand? Technically, Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 17, my brother.
Come on. So Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 17. Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 17, and it reads, okay? It says, Yet the children of thy people say, the way of the Lord is not equal, but as for them, their way is not equal.
You see that? You trying to tell the Lord that he wrong for what he doing.
Right.
You got there to speak on the Lord's judgment and his works, but your way ain't equal. He looking at you like, how the hell you say? And he's showing you your way ain't equal.
Mm.
Because if it was equal, it would be the rule of law, no matter who it is.
Right.
There'd be one common law. It's wrong to sexually assault women, no matter what. But now it ain't the same. You don't get the same verbal abuse that black men get, like how Gail was coming at Kobe Bryant.
Man.
And I'm saying that's why we gonna continue to hashtag to hell with Gail and to give Gail
hell. That's right.
I'm gonna continue to do. You understand? Because this is right here what you got going on all over America, and this is what meaning it don't apply to them. You know what I'm saying? It don't apply to them, and it's showing you the Me Too movement is compromised. The Me Too movement is ain't your mamas and you black women who want to kiss the white woman in the white man ass. That's
right.
just the truth.
Yeah.
Let me just keep it real. Ain't no sisterhood there. You don't never see them come out for you like that.
Mm.
Keep going.
Come on. So now her words weren't received well by critics who believe she was still trying to give Biden a pass because of his political standing. Quote, there is no on the other hand when it comes to women being believed. There is no defense of Biden because he has not even personally addressed this. This is where you lost me, wrote the Twitter user identified as Yalicia in response, right? So it goes on, it goes some Twitter stuff. It says now, believe all women. It says believe all women only if they accused is a if the accused is the black man, wrote another user.
See?
That's heavy right there.
They picking up. Hold on, they picking up on the shit.
Oh man.
They picking up on the shit. You see that now?
Oh man.
They picking up on the shit now, and I thank the Lord they picking up on it, because they seeing them other women. They probably been listening to the show too. They picking up on it and saying, you know what? This don't add up. This ain't right. Something ain't right about this. Keep going.
It said another. It says reminder to all men who likes to get handsy with the women. You can actually get away with vile things like sexual assault if you run for president as a Democrat or say bad things about the Republican nominee. All right, so they catching on big time. Now it goes on, right? It says, "Are these it?"
I want to say this too. I mean, cut you off.
Okay, now that's the end of the story. That's it.
You getting ready to see the end. You about to see the decline of the Me Too movement. Watch what I tell you. And let me tell you something. And when the Me Too movement falls, the next phase you're gonna see is what the Bible said when it says 7 women gonna take hold of one man. That's gonna be the next phase. Remember, we prophesied this on the Boot Up and Shut Up Radio. After this Me Too movement, the next phase you're gonna see is 7 women gonna take hold of one man. And watch. Because let me tell you something. The other women, they ain't the smart, the wise women, the women that got some kind of understanding, they ain't going along with this crap. They see it right on the wall, and they know that they need a man. They trying to hurry up and get a man before it gets too late. You understand? A righteous man, smart. You understand? But that's what's coming right up right here. That's going to be the next phase that's coming on this land. After that Me Too movement died, after them hoes and had their parade and they slept off and all the other shit they been doing all this time, after that's over with, you're going to see them. You're going to see them out there. They're going to be trying, but they didn't already play their cards. You understand? So that's what's going to happen next. So Tawana Burke, she got to be ashamed of herself.
Right.
She got to be ashamed of even, you know what I'm saying, be back and some stuff like this, man. But I want to thank all the real sisters that's in the ISUPK, all the Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian sisters that's down with Commander Julian Hunter, that's down with the ISUPK, brought out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York.
Right.
You understand?
Maybe I'm just an angry black man, and I don't know what I'm talking about.
Continue to march on in the spirit of truth, to teach the truth and teach what's right, and show us how to mobilize. You want to mobilize? No problem. We got that covered. Commander Julian Hunter already got the blueprint.
That's
you want
right.
to organize? No problem. We got that covered. Commander Julian Hunter already got
I'm tired of logging on my social media, seeing these.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I want to thank you, Officer Awanyala, for having me on the show. All the brothers and sisters that have been listening, man.
Come.
I'm Captain Kahan Tamyab reporting live from hell. I'm out of here. So.
Khan, I don't want Khan. Listen, y'all know what it is, man. I'm saying Captain Khan in full effect. You feel what I'm saying? Captain 13,000. I'm saying act like y'all know what time it is, man. I'm saying raised, rooted, certified. You see what I'm saying? You know, and a ISUPK priest and captain in this truth, man. You feel what I'm saying? And with that being said, look, y'all know how I get down. See what I'm saying? Boot Up or Shut Up Radio, 82nd episode. We not where we was, and we showing where we gonna be. We gonna rock this out. We're gonna do it to the end, to Christ's return. You understand what I'm saying? Now, again, big ups, man, to all my radio, ISUPK radio affiliates. Y'all know how we get down. Y'all know how we do it. You see what I'm saying? These all my brothers. You know what I'm saying? In the truth, man. You see what I'm saying? And so, you know, like I always do, I want to make sure that I'm saying give the proper respect, because you know, laying this down, man, for Israel. You know, this is not some easy thing, right? You know what I'm saying? That some people may think it is. You know what I'm saying? This ain't something, man, that you can just, you know, think that you just gonna, you know, do yourself. You see what I'm saying? That you gonna hop in the truth and all of a sudden, you know, you gonna rock it out. Nah, man, you got to come in here and put on all black. You understand? You got to come in here. You're gonna have to put on all black. You have to get in this truth. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to learn from men that know more than you. I know that hurts, man. I know they get you, right? But you're going to have to learn from men, you know, that know more than you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to take correction, you know, get corrected. You feel what I'm saying? And you're going to have to let it burn. You know what I'm saying? Like an old, what's that dude name? Like an old Usher song, right? You're going to have to let the chickens burn, right? Because they are for your benefit. You understand? They are for your benefit, man, to make you a better man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So listen, man. ISUPK, man, home of the truth. Y'all know what this is. Let me get this help off the screen real quick. All right, cool. See what I'm saying? And that's how we get down, right? Again, big ups, man, to all the ISUPK radio affiliates, my brothers. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go ahead and like I always do. You know what I'm saying? Put all my affiliates up on the screen, and you know, get them in like this. So y'all know. We have. Let me go ahead and get it like this first before I do that. Right? Let's go ahead and rock it like this first. And this is in no particular order. But again, we have the Inconvenient Truth. The Inconvenient Truth is out of L.A., California. Yeah, we on the coast out there. So we got Priest and Officer 5000, Kazakh Yard, putting it down, man. You know what I'm saying? For the Latinos, Native Indian brothers, and guess what? Even for Judah, you know what I'm saying? Even for that so-called Southern Kingdom, as we call it, right? But we all Israel. Y'all know how we do it. We all is. There's no Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom, right? It's Israel, man. So I'm saying it's Yasha Allah. See what I'm saying? But big ups to the Inconvenient Truth. You can check that out every Wednesday, all right, with Priest and Officer Kazakh Yard, all right? We have off in Dallas, my brothers in Dallas, Captain Yashamar, Officer 5000 Asher Yaw, right? Y'all might know him in all the ISUPK hits that he done laid down. You know what I'm saying? All the way to his last hit, Bury Me a Priest, right? They have War Council Radio that they have that it'll be out real soon. So stay tuned for War Council Radio, okay? There's also Quanaya Allah, Priest and Officer 5000 Quanaya Allah, okay? He has Straight Gate Radio, all right? You want to make sure that you tune in to Straight Gate Radio as well, all right? We get it in, man, all right? All right, so now we got some more. That ain't it. We also have Sharpen the Sword. All right, this is Priest and Captain Gadalgabar. All right, he's out of St. Louis. Does classes during the day as well, and he has a new radio show, Sharpen the Sword Radio. All right, you want to make sure that you check out Captain Gadalgabar, man. Big ups to Commanding General Yohana. They just did a food drive, and we're talking 14,000 pounds of food. Come on, man. Pay your tithes to the ISUPK. You understand? And get led by a man who follows Christ. You understand that? Okay, so we're moving on to one of my brothers, man. Kaboom Radio, man. Kaboom, my brother Aya Zahab out of North Carolina. Big ups to Anya Zahab out of North Carolina. Kaboom Radio. Make sure you check out Kaboom Radio. The brother is very talented musically, as well as doing classes in North Carolina. A brother that I personally know who has opened up his house, man. I'm saying dedicated his house to this truth, man. You see what I'm saying? And that is a wonderful, glorious thing. And so big ups to that brother, man. Okay, Anya Zaha, Kaboom Radio. Take Ground Radio. Everybody remember Take Ground Radio, right? They just had the lady who went crazy calling everybody niggas and so forth. And Captain Kapaj had to come back and put her on blast when she showed up to the school. And guess what? That particular video went viral. Okay, so that is a wonderful thing. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Captain Kapaj handled that ever so eloquently. You see what I'm saying? The way he had the white woman apologize, and you know, he even said he had to take it up in the ranks, you know what I'm saying, to see if they even accepted it, right? Which shows the structure, the infrastructure, and the army that Commanding General Hunter has put into place. All right. So big up Take Ground Radio, my brother Captain Kapaj, Officer 5000 to Rock up there rocking it out. Them Indianapolis Israelites up there. You know what I'm saying? All right, now rude in speech. Let me tell you something, man. This is Officer 5000, Taziah 1, Officer 5000, Matazapah, and they rock it out in Wilmington, Delaware. So if you up in Wilmington, Delaware, make sure that you check out my brother's mouth. Listen, Wilmington, Delaware, my niggas is everywhere. All right, make sure you check out my brothers, man. Rude in Speech is the radio show. And listen, it's extremely informative. I'm saying historical even. You understand them brothers? Listen, man. Officer, listen, man. Taziah 1 gets down, man, historically. You know what I'm saying? ISUPK, you know how we do. Listen, we born and bred in this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? And we are historians. We are, you know what I'm saying, we are biblical scholars. You know what I'm saying? We are archaeologists, you know what I'm saying, as well as what? Fathers to our children. All right? So make sure you check out Rude in Speech, all right? We have the Hidden Truth Revealed. Before I even came in the truth, I was listening to, up in Syracuse, New York, I was listening to Captain Azania, the Hidden Truth Revealed, all right? I was listening to that. That also helped to bring me into this truth as well. Looking at the consistency of rocking that radio, you know, that radio show, and me having my radio show, and knowing that the dedication that it takes to do that week in and week out. Big ups to my big brother Captain Azania in Syracuse, New York, the Hidden Truth Revealed. Again, two more of my big brothers. They already know what time it is. You know, it goes without saying, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Okay, Cross the Line Radio. Okay, Cross the Line Radio. Captain Tazariak, Precinct Captain 13,000. And again, Precinct Captain 13,000, 10,000, Salakia, Captain Khatazah, all right, of Cross the Line Radio, my big brothers, laying it down every Thursday. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central Time, man. All right, call in. The show is designed for you to call in, ask questions, you know what I'm saying, give you comments. And extremely biblical, informative, historical, informative show. All right, so big ups to Cross the Line Radio, man. Okay, and listen, when it comes to debate, let me go and throw mine in there. I'm saying Pastor, whatever his name is, what's his name? Pastor Sausage, is that his name? Or what? No, Pastor Bennett. Yeah, Pastor Bennett. Listen, man, you ain't in it. Okay, you lost the first round. And listen, if Captain Tazariak did not have a blessing on the way, big ups to Captain Tazariak and his blessing. You know, bringing forth new life to the planet, him and his rib. Listen, Pastor Bennett, you the lost, man. Okay, you lost. You don't know the Bible. I'm saying your zeal is there. You know what I'm saying? You got a zeal for knowledge, but it's not according, you know what I'm saying? You got a zeal, but it's not according to knowledge, man. Get in the truth, man. Okay? And can't no Christian, church Christian, pastor, reverend, Pastor Porkchop, Pastor Sausage, you know, Sister Swine, whatever they name it, Deacon Bacon, whatever your name is, man. You cannot be certified priest in the ISUPK, trained and authorized to teach these scriptures. You can't do it. Put on all black, all right, and come on in the truth, all right? All right, so now, enough of that. Let's go up to Street Talk. Street Talk, my big brother, man, Precinct Captain 13,000, Akkad, you know what I'm saying? Captain Akkad, coming out to Philly, Philadelphia camp, man, out the Philly camp. You know what I'm saying? He rocks it hand in hand, right? With General. Okay, this is Alawak, you know what I'm saying? It's priest and General. Hazayan, man. I'm saying General Hazayan, and Captain Akkad with Let a Hebrew Speak Street Talk. And if I can, don't forget to watch that tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 9 a.m. Central, all right? Let a Hebrew Speak Street Talk live tomorrow, every Monday. And immediately following that is the Hidden Truth Revealed with Captain Azaniah up in Syracuse, all right? Make sure you are in tune to that, man. Start your Mondays off, man. That is your Folgers and your cup, all right? And again, guess what? Tomorrow, Monday, we have a scripture breakdown. Starts at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. And right after that, guess what? You know what I'm leading up to. You've been looking at it on the screen the whole time. Guess what it is? The Grill Radio Show, man. All right? With the leader of this great nation, the most controversial man in America, on planet Earth. Okay? And that is Commanding General Yohana. Okay? Commanding General Yohana, man. Okay? For all my brothers and sisters, man, if you're having trouble getting on the show, right, as far as tuning in, all you got to do is go to YouTube, and it's a new channel. It's called Black Watch. Okay? Subscribe to Black Watch. Hit the notification bell to receive all the notifications, all right? That way you'll be up on all of the latest updates. You know, he's been doing a lot of coronavirus updates, but it's updates, period, okay? This is the Grill Radio Show, where all the radio shows, ISUPK radio affiliates, have patterned themselves after the Grill Radio Show. All right. So it will be tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central. All right. Commanding General Yohana, live in effect with all the heavy hitters. I mean, it's 12 Shield General Mahaiman. You got General Mayaka Allah is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it could be 12 Shield. You know, General Hazayan. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But all the heavy hitters going to be in the building. And listen, you should as soon as that comes on, make sure you share that. Okay? Make that your duty. All right? To share every time Commanding General Yohana goes live. All right? Okay. So now, guess what? With that being said, everybody. You know, I usually do a whole lot of talking. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Listen, man, there's absolutely nothing really, for me to say, man, tonight, because, Priest and Captain of 10,000, you have Priest and Captain 10,000, Captain Soccer War, man. Let me tell you something, man. And that's Angry Black Man Media. I don't even know. Yeah, I think I said that. I don't know if I left that radio show out. I don't remember saying it, but I'll say it again. You have Angry Black Man Media with Captain Soccer War 10,000 and Captain Ariyah, Priest and Captain Ariyah 10,000. Angry Black Man Media, all right? Excellent, informative radio show that you have to look at. Listen, I say it all the time. Every time Captain Soccer War speak, it's like it's a book report or something. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely incredible. So big ups to Captain Soccer War for the work that he's also doing. You know, went down, to Memphis, rocking it out in Memphis, Tennessee, and helping the brothers, you know what I'm saying, get everything in order with the school down there, man. Excellent work, all right? And if you missed it, I think 12 Shield General Mahaiman just went to Priest and Captain 5,000, Thawo Raw, all right? Thawo War, he's the camp leader in Tennessee. They just went to their building, their camp, and he spoke there. So you can check that out on YouTube as well. See General Mahaiman live on that as well, all right? So don't miss it, man. All right, we have to support each other, because guess what? It won't get supported. You know what I'm saying? If we don't support each other, it will not get supported. Y'all know what time it is, man. All right? So now, with no further ado, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. I can't really say that much. So I'm going to go ahead and let Captain Soccer War go ahead and speak. Hey, this is Priest and Officer 5,000, man. I want ya Allah, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yasha Allah. That's my registry. If you have not shared this, make sure you share it. All right, go ahead and share it on as many platforms as you can. Get this truth out there, man. All right. Hey, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Well, listen, I'm gonna let y'all hear it. All right. I started the show off, and guess what? I'm gonna end it the exact same way. All right. I'm out of here, y'all.
Maybe I'm just an angry black man, and I don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm tired of logging onto my social media, seeing these fake woke. I'm outraged. What we gonna do about these white people killing us videos? For the past 60 years, we tried to warn y'all that these devils ain't changed. They was on the same shit they daddies and they granddaddies was on. But y'all wasn't trying to hear us. They told you we was living in a post-racial society. You voted for Barack Obama, you thought shit changed. You let them convince you that we was the drug dealers, that we was the murderers, that we was the super predators, that we was the threat, that we were the vicious savages that needed to be civilized. Go talk to your grandmama and your granddad. Find you an old black man and black woman and ask them about America before the civil rights movement, before the rich left us in the ghetto, before they went and rubbed elbows with their oppressor and left us to die and starve in the hood. We knew back then that we was all we got. We knew who the enemy was. We knew where the safe side of town was. You allowed them to convince you that you needed the right to vote. You let them convince you that you ain't need to keep your neighborhoods, you ain't need to keep your businesses, you ain't need to keep your schools, and look at what it's got. We went and integrated with them. That brother in Georgia, Ahmaud Arbery, he dead because he ain't know who the devil was. Our people being oppressed in Brooklyn, New York right now because of goddamn quarantine because they don't know who the devil is. I read a story about a brother down in Mexico who got killed by the police because his daughter called 911 and now she know who the devil is. All y'all fake G's on the internet making these videos, all in the comments talking about somebody better ride for Ahmaud Arbery, perpetrating like you about some action, talking about what you would have did if it was your people, if it was your family. Nigga, stop lying. You wasn't gonna do shit because you can't do shit because you scared to do shit. And I ain't even mad because you scared. I ain't even angry because of your outrage. I'm angry because you're ignorant. Because after this shit, all you're gonna do is go vote. After this, all you're gonna do is beg your oppressor for mercy. But what you're not gonna do is separate. What you're not gonna do is stop getting high. You ain't gonna stop celebrating his holidays, worshiping his God, adopting his culture. Truth be told, Commander General Yohana is the only black man that's raising up soldiers that's ready to ride. Raising up soldiers that ain't sleeping. Raising up soldiers that ain't afraid. Raising up soldiers that ain't dumbed down and drugged out. Black man, now's the time, man. You brothers out there, you tired of the shit that's going on, you ready to do something, you ready to lace up your boots and be about some action? Come into the ISUPK. Since 1969, we've been putting action behind the words that we speak. Raising up God's people and restoring them to their righteous place. Y'all ready to ride? You ready for some warfare? Y'all know where to find us, man. ISUPK.com under Commander General Yohana since 1969. Salute to the Angry Black Man Media Squad. I'm Captain 10,000 of Soccer War. I'll holler at y'all.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Rolling hard. Forever I be rolling. Rolling. Rolling hard, forever I be rolling hard. Trials and tribulations in my life got me rolling hard. Woke up, Lord bless me with another day. Eat shit, showered, and be on my way. Jumped in the two-door, Monte Carlo, solo, with a fofo, on my way to get the dough, yo. If you don't work, then you don't eat. Don't be scared to walk through life when you got feet. You gotta run a race, it's a track meet. Can't trust nobody on the street, so you pack heat. Just got a phone call, my homie I grew up with dead. And last night my other partner had his dough kicked in by Fed. Crooked cops go to your hood and hunt your steps, searching till they find your stash box where the gun is kept. I ain't never slept, some dream a fairy tale crime. The judge ain't giving no breaks, he giving jail time. I'ma put my trust and faith in the Lord. Never scarred on the boulevard, always rolling hard. I'm rolling hard, rolling hard. Rolling hard. Forever I be rolling hard. Trials and tribulations in my life got me rolling hard. Got me rolling hard. Got me rolling hard. Got me rolling hard. I believe in its truth. I I'll never stop. Gun to my head, knife to my throat, I'll never stop. Ain't eat or drink nothing, I'll never drop. Rapping words over beats like this, I'll never flop. Pick up your cross, follow your house shot. Living righteous now, that old wicked man had to die. I testify the white man, the devil, he a lie. He the judge sitting in court that make your mama cry. Christianity had me traumatized. I'll never water down the truth, I can't compromise. I love the Most High more than my own children. My sons and daughters, they hate me, just imagine the feeling. Pain hurts so deep, cut like a machete. Prepare your soul for temptation, you better get ready. I'ma put my trust and faith in the Lord. Never scored on the boulevard, always rolling hard, I'm rolling hard. Rolling hard. Rolling hard. Forever I be rolling. Rolling hard. Trials and tribulations in my life got me rolling hard. Got me rolling hard. Rolling hard. Got me rolling hard. Got me rolling hard. If it ain't one thing, it's 5 or 6. That president gon' cause a race war through politics. The way they treat my Mexican brothers on the border. Isaiah 14 and 21 prepare slaughter. Babylon falling, everything gon' flip. Every day of my life I pray for rulership. I'ma put my trust and faith in the Lord. Never scored on the boulevard, always rolling hard, I'm rolling hard. Rolling hard. Rolling hard. Forever I be rolling hard. Trials and tribulations in my life got me rolling hard. Got me rolling